Welcome to the Mushroom Mind, the show that explores the incredible world of fungi. I'm your host, Michael Woodson. Today, we're diving deep into an architectural wonder of the fungal kingdom, a mushroom that looks like, well, like a delicate underwater coral, but it holds powerful secrets for our health. It's called Hericium Coralloides, or the coral tooth fungus. And here to unpack the cutting-edge science with me is mycologist and researcher, Dr. Amelia Morell. Amelia, thanks for joining us.
It's a pleasure, Michael. While its cousin, lion's mane, often gets the spotlight, I think Hericium Coralloides is a real unsung hero. The science is just beginning to reveal how truly special it is.
Let's start right there. For our listeners who are familiar with lion's mane and its brain-boosting reputation, how does coral tooth compare? I mean, is it just more of the same, or is there a different story here?
That's the perfect question. They share a family name, Hericium, but they have distinct chemical profiles. Think of them as siblings with different talents. While both are known for neuroprotective properties,
Right.
Hericium coralloides produces a unique set of compounds called corallocins. And recent studies have shown that these specific molecules, like corallocin A,
Okay.
corallocin A are potent inducers of nerve growth factor, or NGF.
And NGF is something we want more of for our brains, right? I've heard it described as a kind of miracle grow for our neurons.
That's a fantastic analogy. NGF is a protein that is absolutely fundamental for the maintenance, survival, and regeneration of our nerve cells.
Wow.
But Hericium coralloides doesn't stop there. The research shows its compounds also upregulate another critical protein, brain-derived neurotrophic factor, or BDNF. Together, NGF and BDNF act as the brain's personal gardeners, tending to our neurons, helping them grow new connections, a process called neurite outgrowth,
Yeah.
which is the physical basis of learning and memory.
So it's not just protecting the brain.
No.
It's actively helping it build and rebuild. This sounds incredibly important, especially in the context of cognitive decline. Has this been tested in that context?
It has, and this is where the story gets really compelling. A landmark study, just published in 2023, used a preclinical mouse model, mice that are genetically programmed to develop the pathologies of Alzheimer's disease.
Okay.
They were given a daily dose of Hericium coralloides extract.
The results were astounding, Michael.
They were incredible. Firstly, the mice showed significant improvements in cognitive tests. They were better at memory and learning tasks. But here is the most electrifying part.
Yeah?
When the researchers examined their brains, they found a significant reduction in both of the key pathological markers of Alzheimer's disease, amyloid beta plaques, and p-tau tangles.
Reducing both plaques and tangles.
Right.
In the world of Alzheimer's research, that's the holy grail, isn't it?
It absolutely is. Many potential treatments target one or the other, but seeing a single natural intervention impact both is profound. Now, we must be very clear and responsible here.
Of course.
This was a study in mice, not humans.
Right.
We cannot claim this is a cure, but as a proof of concept, it's a seismic event. It tells researchers, you need to look here. The potential is enormous.
It's more than just a clue. It's a giant flashing sign. You mentioned a multi-pronged attack earlier. What else is this mushroom doing?
This is what makes it so elegant. It's not just a one-trick pony. The same study found that Hericium coralloides is a powerful activator of the NRF2 pathway. Let's make that simple. Imagine your cells are constantly dealing with small fires caused by oxidative stress.
Okay.
The NRF2 pathway is a master switch that commands your body's own internal fire department, enzymes like SOD and catalase, to go into overdrive. This mushroom doesn't just bring a bucket of water.
Right.
It upgrades your entire cellular fire department, quenching inflammation at its source.
So it's building brain connections with one hand
Yes.
while it protects them from damage.
Precisely. And there's a third, an equally important mechanism, the gut-brain axis. The study also showed that the extract beneficially modulated the gut microbiome of the mice.
Wow.
It fostered the growth of good bacteria and suppressed the bad. We now know there's a constant, a two-way conversation happening between our gut and our brain. A healthy, anti-inflammatory gut environment directly translates to a healthier, less inflamed brain.
This is a holistic powerhouse. It's working on our brains directly through our antioxidant systems and via our gut. Okay, let's bring this out of the lab.
Yes.
For someone listening who is now completely fascinated, what are the practicalities? Can you just find this and cook it?
You can, and you should if you get the chance. It's a fantastic edible mushroom. Delicate texture, a flavor often likened to crab or lobster. Cooking it is great. However, to get a concentrated dose of all these bioactive compounds,
Right.
especially the corallocins, which are not water-soluble, you really need a high-quality extract.
Can you explain that a bit more? I see terms like hot water extract and dual extract.
Of course. A hot water extraction is great for pulling out the water-soluble compounds, like the immunomodulating polysaccharides.
Okay.
But it leaves behind the good stuff that dissolves in alcohol, like the corallocins and triterpenoids. A dual extract uses both hot water and alcohol, ensuring you get that full synergistic spectrum of compounds. For therapeutic purposes, that's the gold standard.
And this is where a product like a capsule comes in.
Mm-hmm.
It's a way to get a standardized full-spectrum dose.
Exactly. A reputable supplier, like the podcast-referenced growmushrooms.eu, will use a proper extraction method to create their capsules, so you know you're getting a potent and reliable product. And importantly, this is a mushroom that's cultivated commercially on hardwood substrates.
Right.
It's not being over-harvested from the wild. It's a completely sustainable and accessible source of this natural medicine.
That's a crucial point. So we have this beautiful, delicious, and scientifically profound mushroom that we can cultivate responsibly.
Yeah.
It's the best case scenario. Amelia, this has been incredibly insightful. You've taken us from the microscopic level of cell signaling right to the dinner plate.
It was my absolute pleasure, Michael. It's a story worth telling. The future of research into Hericium Coralloides is incredibly bright.
To our listeners, if your curiosity is piqued, we encourage you to learn more and explore the high-quality spawn and products available at growmushrooms.eu. Please subscribe, share, and leave us your feedback on this episode. Now, here's a question we'd like you to think about. As we uncover more natural compounds like these that have such a profound, multi-system impact on our health, how might this change our approach to preventing complex age-related diseases? Until next time, stay curious.